Why should I listen to you? Why shouldn't I hand this thing over to the bomb squad?
Valid questions. Perhaps this will answer them.
What? This is a weapon?
A very powerful weapon, fueled by backward-moving tachyons, which I believe is still your specific area of research.
Why would I be interested in this?
Cadmus is a small upstart lab, dependent on hard-to-get federal funding. Your biggest rival, Star Labs, is fat with private endowments. Think what this will mean for Cadmus, for your research, for your career.
Impossible. But how could you mechanically accelerate subliminal particles to... How do you know so much about us? We're a classified agency.
Research, Dr. Rosner. I had to be sure of you. After all, imagine what this weapon could do in the wrong hands.
So this is what you were talking about.
I don't like it, Burton.
Now that's a weapon. Thompson?
And Dr. Faulkner.
You've got us both.
And you've examined my little gift.
Very impressive. How much do you want?
I'm not concerned with money, Dr. Thompson. I simply feel that you and Dr. Faulkner have the proper technology I'm looking for to develop it to its full potential.
And that potential would be...
That is for Star to discover. Let me assure you, however, that mankind will benefit greatly should you make the right choices.
What are you, some kind of humanitarian?
Oh, yes. One might say the ultimate humanitarian. Oh, let's see what Mr. Luthor thinks. Interesting. Very interesting.
Yes?
Mr. Luthor, I think you should look at this.
Don't bother me now. I have more important things to worry about.
Times and log entry 4552. The seeds have been planted. Now let us see what fruit they bear 10 years from now. Whoa! Huh? What is happening? The timelines are dying. But how could this be?
When I was simply Matthew Ryder, I lived in a dark future, a time when freedom was a distant memory. Our ruler, the mad warlord Monarch, was afraid that research into time travel would give his enemies a way to defeat him. He selected me to find a way to control time, but his machines merged me with the time stream, making me into something else. Wave Rider. I can now see the endless pathways each point in time can branch into, and sometimes help put events that are off track back in line. No! No!
Wave Rider.
So, you have seen it,
Yes. And we anticipated your arrival.
and the source of the disturbance?
It's clearly coming from Metropolis, on Earth.
And I suppose the Linear Men will do nothing.
The charter of the Linear Men is to monitor the time stream without interfering. You knew this when you agreed to join us, Wave Rider.
Are we not to interfere when the time stream itself is in danger? They're dying, Travis! Whole timelines, whole branches, disappearing. Someone or something is deliberately destroying them.
It is not for us to...
Please, listen to me. The very fabric of reality is being torn. I see it. I feel it. If this continues, if reality itself is destroyed, what then?
Wave Rider, we understand your concern. But have you considered that you may be, in this case, too personally involved?
When you joined us, you were from a future timeline in which an Earth hero turned evil in the year 2001. You became a time traveler specifically to avert that possibility.
We have always worried that under similar circumstances, you might try to alter the time stream again.
Yes, but this...
The Charter of the Linear Men exists for a reason, Wave Rider. We are guardians of the time stream, with the ability to see all futures. If we take the power to alter history in our own hands, we become despots of the universe, dictating the course of history.
We cannot allow you to assume that power.
I understand. And I will keep my word to my fellow Linear Men. I will not take that power into my own hands. But I can ensure that other possibilities, other futures, still exist. With your permission, I would like to warn someone who does have the power to change history.
Well, that's the last one.
Thanks, Superman. These old Russian spy satellites have been bugging us for years.
It's all in the interest of world peace, gentlemen. I'm just doing my part as a citizen of Earth.
You sure ain't one of us, Superman. But we could do with more of the likes of you.
I live in Metropolis, which happens to be in the United States. But I long ago stopped thinking of myself as a citizen of any one place. As Superman, I am a resident of the Earth, and all of Earth's inhabitants are my responsibility. Sent to this blue-green world from the planet Krypton just before it exploded, I have devoted my life to protecting all who live here. The lighter gravity of Earth and the radiation from Earth's yellow sun have given me remarkable powers of speed and vision, as well as immense strength. But I always remember that those powers mean nothing if mankind is not allowed to find their own way in the world. But when they need me, I'm there.
Look at that! It's Superman!
Oh!
Looking for something? Note to yourself, Clark. When you go to help former Soviets comply with treaties early in the morning, don't forget your... glasses. Hurry up. Perry's screaming. Something came in over the police bands.
Clark? Clark!
Yes, Mr. White?
Oh, there you are. Something came in this morning. A top-secret project was stolen from Star Labs. It could be an inside job. Now, whatever took it knocked a big hole in the wall, and all 5 scientists in the room at the time have disappeared. Maybe kidnapped.
Missing persons, huh? I don't suppose Burton Thompson is one of them?
No, he's not. Try not to look too disappointed, Lane.
I can always hope.
Keep an eye on her, will you, Kent? If she decides to try out a few of her black belt moves on Thompson, I need someone to actually get the story.
Rumor has it that Star was doing experiments with time travel. I wonder if the two are connected.
I'll speculate while you're walking, will you?
Relax, Chief. We're on it.
And don't call me Yeah, whatever. Oh, and if you see that Olsen on your way out, drag him along, too. I want pictures. Pictures!
Lois, I've got a feeling this may be a job for Superman. But if there is something dangerous at Star, I'm not sure I should let you go alone.
Hey, I can take care of myself, you know.
It's best if I go as Superman. Lois, you'd better drive on alone and get the story.
Oh, darling, you know it drives me crazy when you give me the byline. Good luck.
Just be careful.
Hey, Lois? Lois?
I'll never get to Star. There's no shoulder. She'll never get off that overpass. Poor thing. Need a lift?
Oh, thank you. I'm in a hurry to get somewhere.
There, I've radioed into the MTA. There should be a tow truck along any minute now.
It's so kind of you, Miss,
Lois Lane, Daily Planet.
the investigative reporter? I read you avidly. Your articles are always so incisive. Dr. Barbara Rosner.
Doctor, eh?
A research scientist, actually.
Really? Would you know anything about the research they're doing at Star Labs?
Very little, I'm afraid. My association with STAR ended about 10 years ago when Dr. Thompson took over.
But you haven't heard anything since then? Specifically about time travel?
Oh, if you're asking me to confirm rumors, Miss Lane, I'm afraid you're barking up the wrong tree.
She knows more than she's telling. I'm sure of it. I didn't mean to compromise you. I'm covering a story at Star Labs, and I'm looking for an angle on it.
And you think time travel might be a part of it?
I don't know. But something strange happened over there this morning.
This morning?
A top-secret component was stolen. Someone or something blew a hole in the wall, and there are several scientists missing.
Oh my. That sounds very serious. Oh, this'll be fine, thank you.
Dr. Rossner, if you know anything...
I am not privy to any of the secret research that STAR might be doing, but... well, I do know something about time travel. If there's anything I can do to help...
maybe she can help me. But then she might be a hindrance. You used to work here, right? Do you know the layout of the building?
Like the back of my hand.
I did a story about homeless people living in underground metropolis. There's an abandoned subway tunnel somewhere around here.
Lead on, Miss Lane. This place is creepier than creepy. Even the rats are afraid to come down here.
Keep telling yourself it's for a good cause.
I think the lab's on the other side of that wall. Oh, those creatures. And what are they doing to them?
Some very important top-secret research, no doubt. The butchery Thompson gets away with in the name of science. We need to find our way to the main level before...
Well.
Uh-oh.
A little breaking and entering, Miss Lane. And what's she doing back here? Spying for Cadmus?
Cadmus?
Looks like industrial espionage to me.
Now wait a minute, Thompson. I'm just here for a story.
Oh, I got your story right here. Snoopy reporter breaks into labs, accidentally shot by security.
We've stepped in it now. How do I get out of this one? Listen, Thompson, here are my headlines. Stars Burton Thompson keeps secret experiments from public. What are they hiding?
Sticks and stones, Lane. Now leave before I...
Hold on a minute, Dr. Thompson. What's going on?
I apologize for barging in on you like this, Dr. Faulkner, but Dr. Thompson wouldn't let me in the front door.
We have a legitimate operation here, Thompson. I won't have you obstructing the press or threatening them.
They are spying for Cadmus!
Dr. Faulkner, you have my assurance that I'll respect the sensitivity of your projects. I have no interest in compromising STAR's security. I just want to do my job.
I'll take responsibility, Dr. Thompson. But I do think Dr. Rossner should leave.
Of course, Dr. Faulkner. Lois, I'll see you outside.
Oh, and Dr. Rossner, thank you.
Come this way, Ms. Lane. A group of Star Lab scientists have been developing a time warp ray, capable of sending whatever it strikes 5 minutes backwards in time.
A time ray? It really works?
Apparently, yes. This morning, a giant robot came through here and grabbed it. It fired the ray at 5 scientists in the room, sending them back in time. They're fine now, But the robot is still out there.
With the war?
Yes, Miss Lane. And I'm risking my job and more by sharing this information with you.
Thank you, Dr. Faulkner. I have to get this information to Superman.
Oh, Miss Lane, something terrible has happened. There's been another break-in at Cadmus, and Superman is there.
Let's go.
Superman! Thank goodness you're here!
Watch out! What sort of weapon does that?
It's Metallo. And he's gotten hold of the repulsor. I was part of the team that worked on it. It's powerful enough to destroy anything.
Even Superman?
Wouldn't surprise me. The only thing that can stop it is to reflect its own beam back onto itself. That will destroy the weapon.
Be careful, Superman. He's got the repulsor. It's incredibly powerful.
Quiet, you!
Maybe I should tell Superman. Do I try to tell him or not? I have to tell him before Metallo scores a hit with that thing.
Be careful.
Superman!
Lois. Oh no.
Watch out! What are you doing here?
That repulsor!
Tell me. Wait, hang on.
It's useless against a reflective surface. Try to reflect the beam back to its point of origin.
Thanks. Now get out of here. I'll hold him off. Showtime, Metallo.
Nuts to you, Blue Boy. I got what I came for.
Gotta get Metallo out over the water, away from people and from metal. But how? That did it.
Haven't I gotten rid of you yet? Here you go, Superman. This should keep you busy for a while. long enough for me to get a little snack.
What do I do? I can't let Metallo get away. Too many people are going to die. I've got to save them as quickly as possible. There. A reflective surface. It's showtime, Metallo.
Whoops. Seems like I stopped to freshen up a little too long, Soups.
You're getting on my nerves, Metallo. Just shut up and fight.
Oh, I'm shaking my bones loose!
Is he...
Now, Metallo, you and I are going to have a little heart-to-heart.
Okay, maybe you just beat me this time, Superman. But you can't stop what's happening at LexCorp. This is just the beginning.
LexCorp? You mean Lex Luthor's involved in this?
That's for me to know. And you to find out. Just remember, it ain't over till the fat lady sings.
What's that supposed to mean?
You'll find out. But by then, it'll be too late!
I'll let the Metropolis Special Crimes Unit take care of interrogating you. They're specialists.
Superman, that warp is Star Labs property. And I demand that you return it now. Double X? What's that mutant doing walking around here?
He's with me, Thompson. You got something to say about it?
And you are?
Mickey Cannon, the new head of Cadmus Labs.
That freak show is still in operation?
Superman, let me get the repulsor and go home before I give this clown what's coming to him.
I'd like to see you try it.
If I don't give them back, I'll have a whole new fight on my hands. Until I find out what's going on, it's best to return these.
You just saved yourself a world of trouble, Superman.
Amen to that.
I hope I haven't just made a big mistake.
Hold it!
if I cannot toughen humanity, then all my planning and work will be in vain. And I cannot allow that to happen. No matter what the cost. The mightiest of armored doors presents no obstacle to me. I must keep trying.